You're welcome to this channel. So today we'll be making this sweet delicious Atama soup, otherwise known as banga soup or abak soup. These are the ingredients you need: your palm kernel, your stockfish, you need dried or smoked fish, that's optional though. You need your beef, you can use goat meat or normal meat. Goat meat is actually very nice, very delicious for this soup. On my next recipe I'll be using goat meat. You need atama and your banga. That's the main ingredients: atama and your banga. You need these Eden fruits, you need fresh pepper or you can use dry pepper if that's what you like. You need your crayfish, salt or maggi. You need this removing periwinkle, still optional. You need the shell periwinkle, that's if you like it. If you don't, it's actually okay to use what you like. You need this kanda. This pomo is actually nice. This is the sweet one, not the other ones that is being soaked in water. This pomo is the one from the meat seller. First of all, you go ahead with washing your palm kernel. Wash it very well because it actually comes a lot of sand, so I washed mine several times before putting it inside my pot. Water to your desired level so you can boil it. Put it on fire, set up the fire and boil it. You have to boil it so it gets soft, so you'll be able to pound it to extract the banga that you need. So we're going to check up on our kernel. It's already boiling so fast, so hot, so we'll just go do something else. Put in your meat, your beef, is it your goat meat or any other protein of your choice, so you could boil it. As you can see, I added my meat, my pomo, my stockfish, I added a little bit of seasoning cube, my salt to taste. I went ahead to wash and blend my fresh pepper. If you're using black pepper, it's okay, that's the black dry pepper is okay, but I love fresh pepper. After blending, I just added some amount of pepper, then I added my onion, put it on fire to cook it. If you haven't subscribed already, kindly subscribe. So just season your meat so that it will be tasty. I put two things on fire, that's my palm kernel and my meat. It's easier this way so that they could be done all at once. My palm kernel is boiling and my meat is boiling at the same time. We open up to check our meat and our meat is already steaming. On my next atama soup recipe, I'll be using goat meat. Goat meat has a special flavor on its own. Just boil your meat to taste. We're going to check on our palm kernel. It's already boiling. This is how to check if it's soft. Just use your finger and press it. If it's soft, you see that your finger will go through. If it's not, you have to cook it for another minute. So our palm kernel is done. We just bring it down, put it in your mortar so you could pound it well. I think this is the best method to extract your banga. Just go ahead and pound your kernel, and this is what we have. It's almost done, so you could put water and begin to extract your banga oil. Just keep pounding to make everything to peel out. So this is it. Just take it out and put it in another bowl, or if you wish, you use your mortar to mix it, but me, I love this other method. I take it out, put it in another bowl. I've already boiled hot water, not too hot but a little bit warm, because I wasted a little bit of time. So the palm kernel was a bit cold, so I just added, this is optional though, you can just go ahead and add your cold water, but this is what I do when I keep the kernel for a little bit of time. So in order to extract the oil all, I just put a little bit of warm water, not too hot, then I added my cold water and begin to mix it. Just mix it properly, squeeze it well so you could extract all your banga, because if you just do it anyhow, lots of the banga, the oil is gonna waste. So just squeeze it, keep washing and squeezing it and begin to extract. This is actually simple. First of all, you extract the kernel one by one to another bowl so that the liquid will be clear. If you turn everything into your shifter or your feet, you're not going to get the best out of it. So this is the ones I used my hands to shift out. Now we'll be filtering this one with our filter. You can see the liquid is almost clear, but there are still things beneath. So just taking my shifter, then I'll filter it directly into my meat, like the one I'm using to cook the soup, directly into the pot. That's my shifter. Then I'm shifting and filtering the banga directly into my soup. This method is actually easy. It's easy, it's not stressful. I hear people say banga is stressful because you have to do this and do that. If you follow these steps, this is actually simple. This is me turning the water I soaked my Eden fruit inside the leftover palm kernel. I forgot to do that while I was turning my banga. It's actually small water, so it doesn't hurt. So you can either put your Eden fruit directly in your banga soup, or you soak it inside water, mix that water while you are shifting your banga so that the water won't be too much. Just put my fish. I didn't put this fish while I was boiling my meat. Reasons: if you do that, your fish are going to scatter before time. So this is the best period to put your dried fish, your smoked fish, and any other fish you're using. Added my removing periwinkle, added a little salt to taste, and some seasoning cube because I noticed the one I used in seasoning my meat won't be enough for the soup. This soup requires lots of crayfish. Put a lot of crayfish to test. I added lots of crayfish to this bangas. On the norms, you're supposed to soak your Eden fruit inside a little water, then turn that water into your banga that you're mixing, you're squeezing, so that you filter them at once. But I forgot to do that. That's why I later did that in that part that you saw. After adding those ingredients, I cover my pot to cook, and this is what we have. Our banga is already boiling. You can see that Eden fruit. So I went ahead to wash my atama. Atama is two, the fresh one and the dried one. I actually used the dried atama. The dried one is the one I used. So I just washed it, filtered it, and then put it directly into my soup and begin to stir. You wash your tama well so it doesn't get bitter. If you love it a little bitter, there's no problem. I don't love it bitter, so you have to wash it well. You don't use hot water to wash atama, no. You use cold water. Atama is not a deterrent that you use hot water to wash it. Just wash it with cold water well. Our soup is beginning to boil. You can see it. I love the soup thicker. The leaf is much. That's why it's like this. And guys, our soup is ready. This is the final result. This soup was very delicious. Seriously, you can go with your swallow, with your fufu, your gari, your semo, your poundo, any swallow of your choice. This is actually fufu. Yeah, the swallow is fufu. See our soup looking all nice. You can use with gari, you can use with semo or poundo. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. Thank you.